Welcome to the TMZ podcast. Devin here with Courtney.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good afternoon if you're listening to this in the afternoon.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
later on in the day.
Oh,
Or good evening if you didn't get to it during the day.
or good yesterday. If you're
Yeah.
listening to it from yesterday.
Yeah,
How you
exactly.
doing
I don't know.
tonight?
I don't know what we're doing. So big story crossed the desk this morning involving apparently a credible assassination attempt involving President Trump.
Yes.
That happened back in July, and some decoy situation going on. And there's some people upset about it.
Some people are very upset.
One person in very particular who is upset.
Yeah.
So we will get into that story because it is kind of crazy. R.I.P. to Jackie.
This was sad.
That beloved bald eagle in
Yes.
Big Bear that caught America's heartstrings, I
Watched
guess.
many hours.
Yeah, on the live stream. So she
Yes.
passed. So we will talk about Jackie. I don't know if that was like a national story, right? Or
It
not
had
just
to be.
local. I just knew because Big Bear, everyone here was into it. But I think it became like a national
Yes.
story.
This had to do with a bald eagle.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we will talk about. Well, say our condolences about Jackie. And then lastly, this is totally out of my wheelhouse, this Camp Rock stuff. I don't even know what
Yeah.
Camp Rock is.
I never really got into this one.
So
I just saw
it's-
my Liz McGuire face.
So Demi Lovato reunited with the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah,
So
but-
hopefully you'll be able to help me with that.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
I know a little bit about it.
Okay. So President Trump. So the Washington Post put out this story that's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So he was traveling in July to Turkey.
No, he was leaving Turkey.
Leaving Turkey, but he was going over there for a NATO summit.
Yes.
And apparently what happened was there was a credible enough assassination threat on President Trump,
Iran.
apparently from Iran, so what happened was he boarded Air Force One, the old one, not the new one that Qatar gave him, but the old one.
And didn't he have like a presser like right before telling people that he was going to be taking that old Air Force One?
Yeah, he said for
Yes.
old time's sake, and they still needed to do all the security measures for the new one. So anyways, there's video of him boarding. And then according to this report, I guess because of this threat, basically they put him in a catering truck.
Yeah, the one that we see leaving.
Yeah, and secretly stowed him away and took him to a different military plane, and he basically actually took that plane to Britain, and then they used some similar type vehicle to get him back onto Air Force One without media seeing, and then there he is walking off Air Force One, looking like he took Air Force One to Great Britain.
Now on Air Force One was journalists and White House staff. And like
Right.
they said the entire time that they thought the president was on it, that they had no idea, that no one was allowed back in the press cabinet. But they're like, we saw him get on, and then he was just there like getting off, and we
Right.
like followed him.
And to me, this seems like if there is a credible threat to the president, obviously they are going to do whatever they can or whatever tactics they use to make sure that he is safe, which is,
Yes.
I think, utmost importance and the job of those that are trying to protect the president. I guess the outrage is coming from if there was a credible enough threat of an assassination attempt on Air Force One, why then did they, let all of the press people that were there covering it to be on Air
staff.
Force One, his staff, and not tell anyone?
Yes, and why?
At least
let them
not-
fly to Britain on it.
I guess at least you would think you would want to give them the heads up, but also I don't know if you want to.
You don't want to cause panic. You don't want.
That's true.
Yeah.
And also, you don't want to cause panic. You also don't want to give up the fact that the president of where he's at and he's on this separate plane. So I don't know. I would have to imagine that clearly the people who were involved in this decision making clearly thought, they work, in my opinion, at like utmost caution
Yes.
when it comes to the president. And I think that this was them being extremely cautious and not where they thought this plane was going to get shot down, or else
I
there's
think
no
it was them being
way.
Extremely cautious. What? Because this would be the third assassination attempt on the president.
Right. And I don't think they thought the plane was going to get shot down because there's
No.
no way they would put, other American lives in danger if they really thought there was an actual, real possibility.
But then why even take him off the plane?
Because I think they just work very cautiously with the president. Even
Yeah.
when there is like the slightest bit of, that there could be something there, I think that they just move to protect the president and be cautious.
And then
But-
I know there was like some debate. Did the president know? the president know about the assassination attempt?
Oh, of course. I mean, he had to. He had. Of course, he knew. How else would he? Why would he be getting on the other plane?
Because that's where he's also getting heat. Then why did you let that plane take off? If you got off the plane, why didn't you let other people get off?
Yeah, and I think the other thing about the optics of like being, having him then get back on Air Force One and walk off it to try to be like, oh, I don't know.
Trying to bamboozle all those people on the plane.
Yeah, well, I think they're just trying to be. It stems from like them wanting to look powerful and like we're not scared. And I think when you like get whisked away, like similar to like how Taylor Swift did in into Kansas City Stadium, in like the popcorn thing, it's like it looks weird.
In a mop, like in
what was it? Oh yeah, it was a cart of some sort that people thought. I think it just is like makes you look like you're like running scared, even though I think they're just being cautious. But regardless,
he's trying to put on, as we know, a very brave, strong front
for sure
during this war of Iran. So I understand that people are mad that they let this other plane take off, but I understand that it's the president, and that when you take precaution for the president and you do everything that you can to save the president,
right. And so, and like I said, this happened back in July. Clearly, 8th. Nothing ended up happening. It's kind of crazy that this kind of flew under the radar.
Well, they don't want this out. The president doesn't want this out, that they were scared.
I know, but you would think at some point, it's just crazy to me that they were able to get him back on Air Force One when there's all those other people on the plane. I don't know the logistics of Air Force One, but you would think someone would have seen him get back on and been like, "What the hell's going on here?"
Not unless they do like the catering truck of how they got him off.
You think he was in? Room. You think they have one of those little things like that
in Britain? Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like when you're on an airplane and the stewardess brings like drinks and peanuts. Like you think they put him in one of those?
No, but he clearly has his own
entrance
room and an own space,
I guess
like in it. Air Force One is massive. They didn't see him the entire time. They thought he was on the plane,
right?
So they probably still like have like a secret entryway to that back room wherever he is.
Well, crazy.
I do want to go on Air Force One, though.
Yeah, it'd be cool. It'd be definitely really cool. I'd love to see what it looks like inside.
Right.
Jackie, our beloved bald eagle from Big Bear, has passed away.
I know. After a brutal attack. I didn't even know about the attack.
Yeah, so she's been in intensive treatment. There was a vicious attack. 2 juvenile bald eagles attacked poor Jackie. I don't know because there's been so many twists and turns in this. So Jackie was with Shadow.
Yeah.
And then they mated, and obviously they set up that live stream at their nest. Everyone was following along.
They didn't set up the live stream.
No, I'm saying like local officials did.
They're like
no, they're not streamers. They kind of are streamers.
Oh my God, they're like casing up.
But it was a really popular stream. People liked watching them up there and watching them there on their journey of catching these 2 beautiful bald eagle. Are they chicks?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what you call them. But anyways.
So majestic.
So she got attacked. I had heard something going around in this office that Shadow actually left Jackie.
For who?
So Shadow was getting it with a different eagle. How shady is that? So he stepped out on Jackie and then she gets attacked. I mean, it's a tragic story, honestly.
Where are their babies?
They're at a facility because obviously they're an endangered species, so I'm sure they're trying to preserve the.
So Shadow's not even like.
So Shadow flew elsewhere and was shady as hell and was getting it, and then Jackie passed. It's just like a really
in any form.
I know
cheating bastards.
I know
aren't you?
that. I don't even know if Shadow will be at the funeral service. I don't even know if he'll be allowed in.
He shouldn't be allowed.
Yeah, I don't know, but they did have a really good run together. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously a really sad story. A lot of people love
Shadow better not get another live stream if him and the other girl get a.
Oh, Shadow is going to be with Clav.
No.
It's going to be Shadow and Clav, dude, in Miami.
That is so mean.
So yeah, she was obviously in bad shape and doing all that. They did everything they could, the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, to help her, but unfortunately,
Shadow was just like, pull the plug.
No, I don't think Shadow had. What is it when you? When the person you give the person your family,
I have the medical rights.
I forgot what the term is. Power of attorney. Yeah,
yes.
I don't think
I
Shadow
have that.
had it. So yeah, it's really, really sad, and also there was also some drama with these 2 because weren't they trying to like get them there? I think they were trying to develop that area.
Yes.
that
that's
their
why
nest
they started,
was
like,
in.
the live stream
And then
to, like,
someone
get, like,
donated a ton of money and like basically saved their nest. Yeah, really sad story.
People went out on the line for freaking Shadow, and he just turned up to be a deadbeat dad.
Fans were hoping Shadow would come back.
No, he didn't. He didn't protect his wife.
Yeah, I know. Well, sad story. R.I.P. R.I.P. Jackie.
And now the kids are just in foster care?
Yeah, I think Shadow's the deadbeat.
That is
Unfortunately.
brutal. That story just got extra sad.
Yeah, I know. All right, on to Demi Lovato. So people, people are
very excited
stoked about this. I don't know what the hell Camp Rock is. Can someone in this room?
It was just like a Jonas Brothers.
It's a movie. It's a Disney movie, right?
Disney,
but anytime it gets brought up on the show, there's like certain people who are fired up about it.
Well, because it's when the Jonas Brothers were big. It was also Demi Rock was on it, and they did like a teaser. I feel like a year and a half ago that they were all going to be back on it.
Well, everyone loves the nostalgia.
Of course.
So I think Demi is like executive producing, and then she's having a cameo as her character in the new movie.
Yeah.
So.
And then Jonas Brothers brought Demi out on tour when they had like the thing. That got people all excited because I think they also did like a Camp Rock thing then, and now it's finally coming out and you're finally seeing it. They all look good.
Yeah, they do. They do. They had the premiere. It was the premiere, right? Yeah, the premiere last night. So they're all on the red carpet.
I wonder what it's like.
Although that looks wood, actually. I don't think that was a red carpet.
I wonder what it's like working with your ex again.
I mean, when it's been so long, it's like, dude, they were probably like kids when they dated. They've both moved on. I don't think like when you are in a new relationship and like, why would you care?
I don't know. It's still weird working like with your ex.
I don't know. I don't think it's that weird. I think people would be devastated if Demi wasn't in it, though.
She has to be in it. You can't just like bring it back without Demi.
Thank God for Camp Rock 2 being, or 3.
Yeah,
I missed the first 2. Maybe I'll binge.
How do you watch this one?
I'm sure Disney, right?
Yeah,
I do have the Disney app.
You should.
All we watch is the only thing that has been played on my TV for the past 2 weeks is Luca. Have you seen Luca?
I love Luca.
Oh, it's a fantastic
It's such a good movie.
But every day, it's really good though.
Every day, that would be a lot. You
By the way,
on Moana.
I don't know if this is a hot take. Is Luca's friend like into him?
No.
Oh, I was like getting some weird vibes.
Really?
Yeah, like I think that he was in love with Luca.
I mean, in my defense, I've seen it once.
Oh,
so
I've seen it like 100 times. Anyways,
We're on Encanto or Moana.
She's past Moana. We ran through Moana, then it was Coco, then it was Sing, and now we're on Luca. Any comments?
Yeah, we have some. A lot of people are pissed off at Trump.
Putting other people's lives in danger.
Yeah, so JoJo says, what about the people left on the plane? Karen says, despicable leaving the press in that situation.
So that is where people are saying that the Secret Service may have not have told Trump. It was like, hey, we have to like get you.
But also it's not his call. Like they're like, hey, sir, you got to get on the other plane. There's a danger. It's like
Secret Service's call. And that's what like Derek and Harvey have been arguing about the entire time.
Yeah.
It's like, did Trump like really even know? Trump doesn't have.
He probably didn't know the extent. I mean, he clearly knew something was going on because he was getting put on a different plane, but it's like.
And then getting put back on the other one.
But that's not his job.
No.
To make those decisions.
And that's about it. Everybody's just arguing in the comments.
There's been a lot of
Trump. Yeah.
Oh, I thought they'd be arguing about Camp Rock 3.
I thought Jackie. I thought that everyone would be mad at
Jack. Oh, a Shadow. That dirty
is asking
dog.
if you've ever seen Hannah Montana.
I know what it is. I've never seen it.
That's a little bit too old
Hannah
for his
Montana.
daughter, though.
No, I think they're asking
he's
back
asking
in the
you
day.
personally.
I've never seen it.
You're missing out.
I know what it is, though.
It's a good one.
It's Miley Cyrus, right?
Yeah.
And she plays like
herself and Hannah Montana.
Right. No, I know what it is. Never seen an episode.
Double Life.
I wasn't a Disney kid.
What were you?
Nickelodeon.
Oh.
When I was growing up, I'd watch Nickelodeon. My brother watched Cartoon Network, and he's weird.
I love Cartoon Network. That was good.
They had like Courage the Cowardly Dog. That show gave me nightmares.
Did you watch Cat and Dog?
Cat Dog was Nickelodeon. Yeah, I liked
I know that's
Cat
why I'm
Dog.
asking because you said you were a Nickelodeon.
Yeah, and he like Invader Zim. I'm like, dude, are you okay, man?
The Amanda Bynes show was good.
Yeah, exactly.
Good Burger.
Oh, one of my favorite movies.
I know, it's so good.
My dad used to take us to, this is really dating me, to Blockbuster every Friday, and we get to pick a movie. I used to pick Good Burger just because the cassette was orange.
Oh, boy.
And I thought it was like awesome. But I also love the movie.
Isn't it weird? People will never do that again.
I know, the VHS thing was orange because they were usually black. They all were the same, but then the Good Burger one was bright orange.
Oh, that is weird.
Yeah.
You never saw it. It was in the Blockbuster.
Yeah, but I saw it when I took it out of the little sleeve. All right, anyways.
the little
God, I'm
sleeve.
really dating myself with VHS. Jesus Christ. All right, guys. Have a good one.